In this video, I'm gonna share with you how I made 5K in just 48 hours using only one Instagram story. If you guys haven't seen my last video, I shared about how I lost my retainer client as a solo creator and then landed my next 3 clients in 48 hours. But in this video, I'm gonna share exactly how I did that. And without any fluff, we're gonna get straight into it. First thing I had to do was come to an understanding of what exactly am I gonna be selling. I had just come from being a solo creator and I realized that I need to be able to not only build a team, but leverage a team, because at some point you get exhausted and you're competing against actual teams for clients. One bit of advice that I was given is you need to create one product that you can do quickly, you can give it quick turnaround time and capture some quick wins. So the one thing I knew I can do and do very, very well were brand videos. Going to clients, capturing the story of their company, what they do and why they do it and how they do it, and then showcase that back to them as an actual video that could be an asset for their company. This is something I knew I can do pretty well and has a low overhead, so I'd be able to maintain more of the profit. Once I understood exactly what I was gonna sell, now I need to let people know that I'm selling it. So I went on Instagram, went to stories, and made this one video. I've never done this before, so I'm hoping you guys can help me. I am making an offer that I am going to offer 3 people, whether it's a personal brand, like a realtor, or a small business, anything of that nature. I'm going to offer a brand video to 3 people. Now, as you guys can see, that was a complicated video that most might not actually be able to do. No, it was super easy. All I did was take my phone out, do one take, and share it with everybody. Now, once I made that video, posted it to my story, I then also started communicating with people saying, hey, this is what I'm doing. I think you might be interested in it because I think it could actually help you or your company. And every person that I communicated with, I shared that story to them, and then they either let me know, hey, I'm interested, or hey, I'm not. They would have never understood that this is what I was doing if I didn't make it known to them by making that story. But once I made it known, now the process of follow-ups begins. I collect all the interests of the people who actually were wanting this product, and now I had to go into the DMs and try to then convert them from interest to a client. My biggest objective in the DMs is to get them off Instagram. Now I need to get them off the platform and onto the phone so we can actually end up closing the deal. The majority of this portion is just a follow-up. I needed to get them from once they were interested to immediately follow up, quickly. As soon as they hit me on the DMs or let me know that they were interested, are you open to get on the phone now? Not super salesy like the energy that I'm saying, but more so the fact of just, hey, awesome, let's get on the phone and I can share with you the entire process. Because once I know that they're interested, all I have to do from there is just let them know what the actual process is, not trying to convince them, but let them know actually how much this can actually help their company or how what I can produce for them would actually be an asset for their company. And the last portion of this is just develop scarcity and stand on what you say. Every time I end up getting on the phone and I would close with somebody, I immediately would run back to Instagram and say, hey, just wanna let you guys know we closed on one of the deals. Mind you, I wouldn't say this till like the agreement was signed and the money was already in transition. I would go onto Instagram and I would let everybody know, hey, I'm only doing this 3 spots at this price and we're not gonna be doing this ever again. I needed to develop scarcity to let people know this isn't gonna be open forever and I'm only gonna do it at this price for this amount of time. And once these spots are taken up, that's it. Because if I didn't, people would not take me seriously on the word that I said. So every time I closed the deal, first deal was closed. Hey guys, just wanna let you know, 1 spot has already been taken. We only have 2 spots left. We will only be doing it at this price for this amount of time. Boom. Once I said that, it was in stone and it cannot change, because if it does change, then people are easily gonna see within my brand that I do not keep my word. And the one thing that anyone knows about me is I really try very, very hard to make sure my word is my bond. So when you create scarcity, create it because it's actually scarce, not because you're just trying to trick people in a maneuver for sales. And after all that was said and done, within 48 hours of that span, we'd end up closing all 3 deals, making 5K in less than 48 hours, all off of one Instagram story. But the biggest takeaway that I want you guys to have is that people cannot buy from you if you do not let them know what you're selling. And that's all for this video, guys. I hope this was super helpful to somebody. And if there are any other types of videos you guys want me to make or you have any questions, put them down in the comments. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching and I'll catch you guys on the next one.